Hello guys, my name is Rishki from Reef All. We just completed another Alien tribute short movie called The Last Stream, and if you haven't watched it, you can actually watch at this link below. Mind you, there is a gore content inside, so it's definitely not for everyone. The process of making that particular short movie is a little bit different compared to any of our video productions in the past, so I just want to talk about it in this particular video. Last year, we did a short movie called Harakiri Baby. My main intention about that particular movie was actually to create a TV series. I'm pretty grateful that there are a lot of people actually supported it, and it's still the most viewed movies in my channel at this point of time. In fact, before the pandemic strikes, I actually gotten a funding of a TV pilot based on that particular short movie, and at the same time I have also gotten funding from private investor on a spin-off of that particular short movie. Sadly, due to the pandemic, all has been cancelled. So at the beginning of the year, being it to be a passion project of mine, I've been trying to find a way, basically do a spin-off with a very limited budget. When I decided to do this particular short movie, the country was on lockdown, so we can't even do any types of a video shoot. Therefore, I was thinking on how can I create a short movie without actually being physically shooting the movie. I was actually watching one of my favorite horror movies that is currently on Netflix, which is The Unfriended Dark Web. If you haven't watched it, I think you should watch that particular movie because I think it's just brilliant with such a limited resources. I think that is something that is really suitable for this current pandemic kind of period. So therefore, our new short movie was actually inspired by Unfriended Dark Web. The concept of our last stream is actually very simple. Basically, it's a professional streamers who are actually doing her last stream, literally. When I was writing this particular concept, I remembered an old friend of mine who we actually worked with as our model before, Luna, and she's actually a professional streamer. She does a lot of game streaming and also music types of streaming on Twitch. Luckily, she's actually willing to be part of that video. And of course, the process is a little bit different for this time. When we did the Harakiri Baby, although we had a really small numbers of crew and a minimal budget, but we are still able to actually do it in a studio with a proper setup and lights and everything. During the lockdown period, we can't actually do any types of a video shoot due to the restrictions from the government. My method then was actually send all the equipments to Luna, set up all the equipments at her house, while at the same time I'm guiding her through Zoom meetings. We attempted that. Sadly, that session was a complete failure. The fact that when we reviewed the footage, none of the footage are actually in focus. I was actually sending Luna my old camera, which is the Panasonic GH4. The reason why that I didn't actually use any of our Sony cameras that we normally use for our professional video productions is the fact that none of the cameras actually have a flip screen. Since nobody actually operating the camera, I think having a flip screen is actually a benefit. We decided to do another session, but sadly it keeps being dragged because Luna has been really busy with her streaming schedule. At the same time, at the Creative All, we starting to get really busy, and we actually managed to switch the business a little bit towards live stream and content advertising productions. And it's truly a blessing that we are actually busier than ever at this point of time. So then, to ensure that the second attempt is a success, I was actually doing another type of setup. Instead of sending all the gears to Luna, I actually set up the equipment in my studio so that Luna can actually just come in and do her performance in my studio. I still keep the method to be the same, whereby none of my team members, and including myself, are present in our studio, and I was actually guiding her through Zoom meeting. So I prepared a script on the side on the laptop, and I prepared a monitor to the Sony camera that we always use for our video productions. My apology that for many of you guys it may be substandard. It was actually done with a really limited budget and resources, and of course complying to the particular regulations of the lockdown period. But I do hope that you like the concept. Thank you so much for all your support. I will definitely do my best to attempt to create a full TV pilot episode. And of course, don't forget to support my friend Luna. I will put her link at the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time.